All right, this is Rad Racer II, the next PlayChoice-10 game. Played the first one. The second one wasn't actually published by Nintendo in the West, but it was on the PlayChoice-10, so wonder how similar it'll be to the first one. I don't really know. Let's find out. All right, let's take a look at the info page once again. You must complete 8 challenge tracks. Do you have what it takes to be the true Rad Racer? Press start. You select the music type. Start to begin race. A to accelerate, B to brake, pretty simple. Left and right to steer, up to increased acceleration, down for turbo. Ignition from a standing start? Huh? Wait for me to reach top and then push A? Oh, dude, I'm so confused by what this means. I'm gonna take a screen cap of that. You're gonna hear a boom. Go ahead and start the timer, and push start. Looks kind of similar so far. Sing yourself. Wait, what? Is this bugged? That first song? Weird. What if that first one's messed up? This song sounds stressful! I can't change the song while playing. Oh, that's not so bad now. Where's the... It's not... The noise isn't nearly as wild. I wonder if there's... I feel like... Is there audio missing here? Oh, yeah, you can see the graphics is kind of messed up. Or is it just not as noisy as the last one? Ow, I just hit a tree. Ow. How do I do that turbo from starting? Remember how that was like... From standstill, you can do a turbo? What was that? I didn't understand those instructions that well. I'm still not understanding them very well. It said, like, don't push A till the bar fills up? What did that mean? Oh, I'm out of time already. I mean, I did do pretty bad there. Rip. Oh! We back in business, baby. What the heck is the turbo? That's what I do not understand. So what is that S and G bar on the bottom? I forgot about braking. Oh, that might have been too much. I'm wondering if it's a problem with the MAME for the PlayChoice-10 version. What is that power on the right? How do I fill that up? I'm so confused. Yeah, this definitely isn't great. Not the best one I've seen on this. I guess it's not quite as bad as Ninja Gaiden's 2 trains level. Ninja Gaiden 2's train level. Toast. There's some things I'm not understanding about this. I wonder if the manual explains it better. Let me look up some of those things, because that didn't make any sense. Oh, there's only 2 checkpoints. That's weird. That info screen just was not clear to me. Increases engine rotation for turbo boost. Ignition from a standing stop. Wait. Is there 2 things down does? I'm still not sure. Let me look at this a little more. From a stop position, press down on the control pad. The turbo booster power gauges on the bottom right will light up. Start on the bottom meter. When the light reaches the top meter, press the A button to send your Rad Racer 2 into an immediate power start. Okay. That's just the beginning, though, right? Guess I sort of understand that at least now. What's the... Any continue codes or anything? Special stage select tip. This game pack contains a special stage select feature at the title screen. Okay, there is that in the manual. Good to know. Now what, though? So there is a way to choose a level, but I haven't even beaten one level yet. So you hold down. Ugh! Is that worth it? I guess I have zoom in. Holy moly. I'm like max speed. Okay, that's all that is, I think. Oh. Dude, this guy is mean. It is kind of weird that there's just no sound, or no motor sound like the first game. I can't tell if that's this game, or if that's, again, the issue with MAME, the PlayChoice-10 emulation. Getting that one a little close. Well, I made it to the checkpoint already. That seemed a lot better than last time. Where actually is my countdown timer? I thought they call those laps. They're definitely not laps. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's under my current speed. Ooh. Ugh. Seconds left. So far, it doesn't feel quite as wild as the other one, but maybe I'm just not doing it quite right. Seems just a bit more chill, but this is stage 1, so the driving just doesn't feel quite as like. You could always go into turbo in the first one, and you'd be like, ugh, feeling out of control. Not so much getting that feel here. Okay, definitely better than last time. I think it's probably like the first game where how good you do on previous laps does affect how good you do on, at least I didn't crash, I guess. Will still affect your overall performance. So even if one section is forgiving in time, a later one might not be, so in a way the old one won't be forgiving after all. Alright. Much better that time! Visuals are definitely a little funky. Too bad. I always wonder with stuff like this if I, should still play them or if I should wait until it gets better. Guess I could always come back to them if I really wanted to. Although I guess I didn't for, Mock Rider. Ooh, man, the stage is already hard to see. Where the heck is it going? Oh, there actually is an arrow. How soon does that tell me what's coming up? Oh, I totally wiped out. I totally forgot about the power last time. At the start. I totally failed. Well, yeah, it's at least playable, but it's just a question of, I don't know. Is it worth it? Or is it would it be better just to wait, you know? If it is going to be better someday. Yeah, that was a pretty bad start. I missed that power boost the second time, and I missed it at the beginning. It's not just a question of it being unplayable, though. Oh, I was so close. It's just a question of, I don't know. If I want to do it, I kind of want to do it right, you know? Alright, so how do I do this? The title screen, press the B button one time less than the number of stage you wish to race. Huh? That did not work at all. Then press left, up, and start simultaneously. For example, if you wish to race on stage 5 on the title screen, press the B button 4 times. Okay. There we go. I can't believe I just crashed already. We'll pretend that didn't happen. That was just me testing something. Yeah, that one was fine. But if the sound isn't working too, that's another concern I have. Was the engine I'm kind of curious to see NES footage of this game, actually. Okay, I'm doing that wrong. Like, is the engine supposed to be louder too? Oops. Oh, I keep not picking music too. Sorry, it's a weird code here. Like, that song is just straight up not working, which I feel like is too bad. Like, there's definitely something wrong with the sound on some level. Because it's not playing, that first song just doesn't exist. For some reason. I'm sure that's not intentional. Unless it was something dumb, like they didn't have the license to actually use it again in this version, so they just cut it out. Well, I made it to the checkpoint that time. Now, I wonder if this one will get as hard as the first one. The first one got pretty tough at times. Yeah, I want to hear it. I want to actually hear the NES game, though. Like, why is that song just gone? Maybe, also, maybe I should be using the latest version? What if it's something that got recently updated? Let's try that. Hang on, I might just try something real quick after this run. Or after this race. Oof. I should not have waited that long. Or I should have just gone at that point. I'm not gonna make it. Dang. Because of that crash. Alright. I'm gonna actually just pause for a second and just take a look at this. Do some research here. It may not change much, but just in case. It's either that or it's some weird thing when they translated it. I'd be curious about the Famicom version now, too. Yeah, I think it is just the visuals. I think you're right. It's the same as the NES. That's so odd. Why is it so bored? And I crashed already. Ow, dude, I'm so toast. Alright, so this one's already over. Are these stages shorter so far? Or is that just because they're early stages? Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, I'm not as worried about it now. That's just really odd. It seems like something is straight up messed up with this game. If there's a page for it on like the cutting room floor or anything, that might explain it. Buddy, I'm not sure what you're talking about, and Twitch is giving me warnings about you, so I'm sorry. I've never seen that before, actually. I don't know if you guys saw that Suji and Dr. Bop or not. Never seen that before. Well, it was weird is that Twitch said likely harasser. I've never seen that message before. But he was just, I don't know, he was saying weird stuff, so I just didn't trust him. Never seen that before. I didn't know that even was a thing. I don't know what makes them determine that, but... But he wasn't saying stuff that made sense anyway, so... Okay, I made it to the checkpoint, although that was kind of rough. Now, cars don't seem quite as evil. Ow, although I'm still getting messed up by them. Maybe I'm just thinking of F1 race. I'm actually kind of scared I'm not going to make this. We'll see. Alright, I made it. Oh, so you said you guys couldn't even see it? I didn't realize that. He was saying a bunch of weird things. Maybe it was just a bot. It's weird that he mentioned being in the back seat when I'm playing a racing game and Ninja Turtles when I played that not too long ago, though, so I'm not sure how it was picking its messages. Kind of odd. I don't think I've seen something quite like that before. Well, if you're a real person, you managed to weird me out a little bit. Wonder if this one... Was the first one even that well received? I actually haven't looked that much into the first Rad Racer yet. Not a lot of room to squeeze between in there. Ah, totally. That was bad. I wonder if that's worth it or not. Maybe it might depend on what part of the stage you're on. Like there, I just lost already. Going a little crazy right now. Whoa! Whoa. Some sharp turns here. I'm about to run out of time, though. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh. I was say, don't change lanes, but then we went on a turn and I bonked them. Yeah, I haven't gotten to a summary yet. I often don't know a lot about these games until I actually research them, you know? I don't do the research before I play them. Which sometimes bites me in the butt when it's related to, like, not reading the manual till later and not realizing key aspects of a game. I don't know, so far this one seems a little bit kind of lamer than the first one, but I don't know. Maybe I just haven't gotten to the parts that'll make me sweat yet. I made it. Haha. Research before means spoilers. Yeah, that's kind of true. And I feel like a lot of people probably kind of like to see my first reactions to things, you know? It's kind of fun to see me get surprised. Maybe even a little confused. This one may not be worth doing the turbo. There was a sharp turn near the beginning, as we're going to see here in a second. Oh, that's a pretty big stretch, though. Oh, I think I was looking at the wrong part of the stage. I think the turning is at the end, actually, so I think it is worth it. I don't like it, just made me lose a lot of speed, though. Hey, I remember there being a desert level in the first game. It was actually the first level I think that was kind of hard. Dude, this red car will not leave me alone. It's a likely harasser. Must be the guy I just banned. He's actually a racer from the game. Popped out of the screen and was in real life for a moment. Yo, stop doing this setup where you guys are all 3 in a line. It's like when I'm driving down the highway and a bunch of trucks all decide to ride next to each other. So far, so good. This one's been a lot easier than the first game, honestly, so far. Feels like. Maybe it'll crank up the difficulty, but... What is this, stage 5 already? Or just 4? Is this just 4? I think it might just be 4. Wonder what the deal with that song is. That's so bizarre. I don't know, the first one so far at least felt it was just a little more high energy in general, and maybe that's just me being a sucker for the game, being like, making you feel out of control, but... I don't know, this one feels a little bit tame in comparison. I'm not feeling quite as rad. It's... I forgot the guy who banned me was in the back seat behind me, I forgot. Thought he was there for a moment. Ooh, this is kind of nasty. Las Vegas Boulevard. Oh, I can keep changing the song. What the heck is Sing to Your... Wait, it's called Sing to Yourself? Does that mean I'm supposed to be playing my own music? Is that actually intentional? They made the bass song nothing? Is that what it is? I just hit a thing already. Is that why it's called Sing to Myself? Are you supposed to have the radio playing in the background? As if you were actually driving? Dude, I might be toast already. What genius. They might just be the most intelligent developers yet. You don't have to write a song. Just have your players come up with it themselves. Some people actually play games listening to the music. I can't, that can't be me. I like hearing the in-game songs, even if they're bad or repetitive. It's just all part of the experience to me. I guess if it was maybe a multiplayer game that I played a million times, I get it a little more. Actually. So despite me saying that, I can sort of understand that. Well, I made it to the checkpoint despite that awful beginning. Did you guys see that message where he said, I'm in the back seat behind you? That was his first message. And then he also says something about robbing Taco Bell. I guess if you wanted a racing game that was a little more breezy compared to the first one, it might be more appealing. Oh, terrible crash. This is a terrible place to do this, by the way. I might be cooked. Oh, nope, I made it. The fact that it's called Sing to Yourself is actually starting to make me wonder if it is just intentional. Maybe I should pick that option and start singing. Why was the first thing that came to my mind? So it's because I just wrote I finished up my the Goonies script. And if you remember, some of the attacks that bad guy did was singing. And I think it's based on the fact that one of the guys, I think I'm cooked. Like, actually, this time. One of the bad guys in the movie sings in Italian, so I should just sing like that. At random parts, like when, like when the big kid. just like stops the car thinking it's someone who's gonna help him, and then he realizes that it is that guy, and he starts singing. That was funny. I think I actually failed. Probably gonna be close though. It was like he was singing like he was an opera. It was pretty like dramatic sounding. All right, how close did I get? Painful. Okay, that was stage 5. So 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4 up left plus start. Here we go. Yeah, that was really close. Oh, I just didn't even do this. The original game had no song as one of the song options. Oh, did it? The very original one did? So it is actually like that. They just named it weirdly. Why was it the default? No, it was like that in the first game. I just got myself confused for nothing. And I just now realized my timer's been paused this whole time. No! Ever since I took that break. What a bummer. I'll have to fix that one. That's quite a bit of playtime, too. I'll watch it for like half an hour. Yeah, that'll be quite a half an hour. Close. I kind of almost want to show clips from the movie in my video, but A, I'm slightly worried about getting copyright striked. And B, I'd have to rent the movie again. I could use maybe clips I could just find online already, but it's not the whole movie. I only rented the movie for like 48 hours, so I don't really have access to it again. Maybe I could find other means, not that I would ever do that, that's just a possibility. Ow. Let me guess, Ian Tucker, you've never played this one before. I just don't really have experience with, trying to make movie clips work. Yeah, I could do some pictures, at least. There's some channels that play a lot of clips, but they've probably gotten, like, they're probably experts at this point on how to, like, navigate those waters. I have no idea how to do it. How did I actually not run out of time there? I drove terribly. I think I crashed twice. I don't think this is a good stage to do the turbo on. It's too windy. It's just all one big circle. I am gonna show the gif of, Picard blasting the kid doing the truffle shuffle, though. And him deflecting the bullets. Show you guys an old internet meme. Back when I was young. Am I gonna just barely miss it again? Bounce me there. No! Okay, I'm finally struggling in this game a little bit. It was like the same section, dude. That's so sad. Oh, yeah, there'll definitely be, like, I think any still images is honestly fine. Just a question of how many clips can I show. Like, can I show Jake Fratelli? The Fratelli guy singing. I think that'd be kind of funny to show it. Oops. Singing in Italian. Could mirror the video. I don't know, do they usually just do movie people, do they strike videos or do they just claim them? So it's not the end of the world if it's a claim. But a strike would be more detrimental because that's actually, Ow. I want to start a little better than this. If it's a claim, I can deal with me not like, I don't even make money right now. I wouldn't make money off it in the future, but I can deal with that potentially for one video if I slip up, you know? Strikes are concerning, though. That's what I'd have to be careful about. So I don't know. Not sure how much of a risk I want to take. I even got scared to include the Peanuts music in my... I was maybe going to include that, that Peanuts song in my... I just realized I chose no music this whole time, or these past few runs. And I ended up opting out against it because I wasn't worried about it. Usually music music stuff is often claims. Although I've heard people getting strikes too. The Beast said apparently his first stuff he uploaded to YouTube was Guitar Hero stuff. And then those, like, years later got striked like crazy. So he got 2 strikes, like, right in a row and freaked out. So he just deleted all of them. Come on, I'm being destroyed here. Yeah, I think it is. It's just a question of would they actually do anything about it more was what I was thinking. Or if it was in the background enough, but I decided not to take the risk. And there are a lot of, like, movie review channels out there that do it on a regular basis. Oh my goodness! Maybe I should just keep this going, because I cannot get through this unscathed for the life of me. But, again, it's just more because I don't really know the ins and outs of it. I can probably use whatever in the trailer, at least. But I don't know if that has enough. My problem is I just don't... Oh my goodness! I'm being destroyed here. My problem is I just don't know what actually falls under fair use. Not enough of an expert. I chose no song again. Maybe I should keep these runs going just because I've made it to the checkpoints, but I keep failing right at the end, so I feel like I need a little bit better of a run going. Dude, I said these drivers weren't evil, but they actually have been sinister this time. They keep swiping me. Like, you ain't passing me. How dare you race in the middle of the city? Which is kind of fair. I almost got hit by guys racing once running a red light in a neighborhood. It's kind of freaky. It was really close. Like, my light was just green and I was going. Okay, that's a good start, finally. Alright, time to start singing in Italian, guys. Are you ready? Level select is nice, though, because it means I can just stop and continue this on another day at any point. I don't think this one's going to end up taking too long, but... Oh my goodness, I thought I got around him. Yeah, a lot of those guys have, like, auto-detection stuff, though. That's what I'd be worried about. Or a lot of those big companies. I think that's probably why the people mirror it sometimes. But maybe that's exactly what you're talking about. Dude, bad ending. No, that's right at the end, too, so I'm not going to be able to coast for very long. Aw, what a bummer. Dude, this level's tough all of a sudden. I played really bad at that last lap. Otherwise, that wasn't half bad. Oh, man, that was terrible at the end. Dude, are they not stacking up on my times like in the previous games? It almost feels like they're not. Try this again. Well, I'm probably gonna regret it. Okay, yeah, you cannot do that on this stage. It wasn't just a coincidence, or like it wasn't just a silly mess up that I failed there. You just can't. Yeah, you see that turn right there at the start? I see it now on the map. I find it really funny that we got a Goonies 2 in the US without getting Goonies 1. I mean, I guess we sort of did, but I'm gonna guess most people didn't really know about the PlayChoice-10 and Versus System versions, generally speaking. So it's really funny. You're like, what? Why is this? Where's Goonies 1? Why is this called Goonies 2? Yeah, that's what I would think that most didn't know. Kind of funny. Oh, dude, it's these red ones, man. They are trying to just cut me off. Dude, do you see this? That was crazy. Okay, so that was 130. I want to look at that on a better lap. If I fail again. Okay. Going terrible right now. Doesn't take much for this to fall apart though. That's how a lot of these racing games are. Yo, look at the time for Super Star Wars and the time for Super Mario Kart in the sheet. They are like off by like, what was it, like a second? Or a minute? They were that close to being exactly the same. Dude, I'm toast again. GG. Man, this one got way harder. But it's like, it's not even the sharp turns, it's just the cars on this one are more malicious. So sad. Man, I can't beat this. I was close again, though. So close. Man, this one just cranked up the difficulty. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe they just kept the 2 because of the fact that there technically was the Goonies in the West. It just wasn't as well known. It's kind of fun. This isn't quite the same, but it reminds me of how Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, which is coming up, is known as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on other consoles besides the NES. But because the NES already had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, they had to call it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. It's kind of funny. You still could have called it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, and it probably would have been fine, but I still find it kind of funny. That's what they decided to do. wonder how hard that one's gonna be. That's the arcade beat 'em up, right? Like the famous Ninja Turtles beat 'em up. Okay, it was a little more than 30 second or 130, so I guess it does matter if you do good enough on the rest of the race. I don't hear it mentioned with all the brutal games, but I often don't hear To the Earth mentioned with all the brutal games because no one played it. So I can't always trust that. Dude, is these cars here? Oh, dude, he messed me up! Turtles in Time is even more famous. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of then. I know I've seen a Ninja Turtles arcade game, I just don't know which one. Are they both beat 'em ups? Oh, man, that car came out of nowhere and he blended in. Might be GG already. I think I've gotten actually through a lot of the hard NES ones on the PlayChoice-10 now. There might still be a few challenging aspects, like this race. But a lot of those really scary ones I think I've gotten through. I hate this guy, I hate this guy. Dude, he's so rude! I don't think I'm gonna make it. I know what part of the stage I'm at, and I still got a while left. Oh, I still got 6 seconds, though. Hold on. No, I don't think so. I'm not even at the straightaway. It's near the end. Man! Dude, why is this level so hard? Alright, I'm gonna give this one more shot, but that's all I got in me, I think. I think it shows that for quite a big stretch, but I'm still so sad at how close I apparently am to making this. Oh, I forgot about Ninja Gaiden 3. That one is gonna be hard. That's the one without continues in the US version. And I can't even, like, weasel my way out of it and saying, well, I'll just play the original because PlayChoice-10 was only in the West. Ow. Okay. One more try after this. One more try after this. I need to listen to the other song, that's why. Kind of amazing. I went into this challenge, I still am not quite out of it yet, and there's gonna be surprises. But when I first went into this, I was so scared about some of these games that I actually haven't had that much trouble on. Some of them have been tough too, but I thought they were gonna be worse than they were. I mean, I didn't even save state Ninja Turtles in the end. I guess that one's not as bad as I made it out to be, really. Now that I think about it. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I was thinking initially. It just had been a while since I played a game quite that hard. Like, I think about how hard Versus Excite Bike was for me. I had to save state practice that game so much to stand a chance. Well, I am zooming right now. It just felt really hard, but it only took me like 3 or 4 tries in the end. Maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe I was overstating its difficulty. Man, those yellow cars blend in way too well. This is going way better than most of my runs so far. Not to jinx it, but this is going pretty... I shouldn't have said anything. I will say that dam level was not that hard. At all. At least not by NES really hard standards, for me at least. I didn't find it to be that bad, really. Other than like the required hits, but Ah, man, this run was going so good. It's a big downhill there, getting hit twice like that. It's not good. Maybe... Oh, it's over, man! Ah, I thought I maybe had it. What a disappointing final lap. This last part is hard. It's part of the problem here, too. I kind of didn't crash in that collision. It's over. Man! There where he was, probably over. Disappointing end, but oh well. What can you do? There's plenty of time to still beat this one. Yeah, I didn't even make it quite as far. I did really bad there at the end. That last stretch is really hard. I mean, that's no coincidence, I guess. Well, that'll be all for today, guys. All right, I am back with Rad Racer II. We got to stage 5 of 8, although I was really struggling on 5, so let's hope it doesn't take me too much longer. But I'll go ahead and jump into it and start the timer. It's a weird code to do a level select, but it is in the manual. What? It isn't working now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, left, start. There we go. What? Why is this? Something is wrong. This is not supposed to be pitch black, and this is not how it was yesterday. That's really bizarre. Is everything like this? Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Let's pretend that didn't happen. No idea why that happened. Oh, I forgot to choose a song. So for some reason, So this was in the first game. I can't remember if it was the default or not. The default radio station is nothing at all. Yeah, I'm gonna recess. I want music anyway. I thought the game was straight up bugged at first, but that's actually, see, it's called Sing to Yourself. I thought that was supposed to be a song, but straight up, there is no music. That's a little stroke of genius from Square there. No, you know what I was actually thinking about doing, Turtle? We were talking about this yesterday. I can't remember who was here. We were talking about the Goonies. I think I might actually do this at some point today, just to be funny. But, I kind of want to play the Italian opera song referenced from the Goonies. So sorry if you hate opera, but you might be getting that today. I just think it would be really funny. That way you can all prepare yourself for the reference in the Goonies video. We were talking about it yesterday. Oh, man, it's always that one car. But I'm not ready. I'm not quite ready for it yet. I just be listening to the radio, the opera radio station. I just picked no music again. Oh, there is car noises. It's just not nearly as loud as the car noises in Rad Racer 1, which I guess makes sense. Oh, man. Dude, I'm just doing this wrong. I'm moving fast now, though. That's good. You can't really do the turbo at the start of this race, but that was not a bad place to use it. Although I kind of did it wrong at first. Man, this car is ruthless. I got past it, though, finally. It's always that one car. Like, they definitely put a hard car there. It's kind of interesting. I still barely made it, though, which is actually not good, because sometimes I make it without almost running out of time. And I still haven't beaten this race yet, so it's a bit of a sketchy start still, ultimately. I was, like, making fun of this game for being too easy yesterday, but then I just hit a wall with this one, and there's still 4 more races left. Gotta love all the square billboards in the background. Oh, this is another one of the nasty cars. Man, like, how are you supposed to get past that? Did you see how closely he was ow. How closely he was following me? I think it's over already. This one is really, honestly, really similar to the first one. If anything, they've just made it slightly less aggressive feeling. Like, the car engines are quieter, you're not, the whole turbo thing where you're like, isn't quite as prominent. Oh my goodness. But it feels pretty similar to the original in many ways. I think I'm already toast, though. I don't think I can make this. I've crashed too many times already. Guess I'll give it my best shot, but those kind of crashes aren't the end of the world. Not great, but not the worst. I just don't know how to get around those nasty cars. There must be some sort of trick I can do, like push it into the left lane and then right as it moves to the left lane, go all the way to the right or something like that. Oh, here it is again, isn't it? Kind of like that. Oh my goodness, that's brutal. Is this another one? Oh, this is a different car. I don't know why that one car hates me so much. Am I gonna fail once again right before the finish line? It's kind of like it. This race is so much harder than the past three, or the past four. I'm getting, oh no, that wasn't as close that time. I've made it to the, oops, I just skipped a race. My bad. Hello, Shining Magneton, welcome. You can't turbo at the start of this race. I tried it, and like, it's almost unavoidable to crash in the walls because of the sharp turning right at the beginning. Maybe if you put on the brakes, but at that point, are you really getting everything out of it? Oh, weird, the car noise aren't present when you choose the song. Interesting. Huh. The car patterns are consistent. Not where they position themselves, but the type of cars, I think. So I might be able to kind of predict when the nasty car is coming up. So I think this is him here, yeah. To the left. Oh, I didn't quite do it right. Oh, I got around him at least. Okay, that's good enough. So it looks like I run into at least 3 of those guys. There might have been one more right at the end, too, I didn't quite run into. Okay, that's a lot better than last time so far, but I've had good runs that died before. That crashed. Oh, I thought that would have been him there, but maybe not. Maybe he's still coming up. Oh yeah, I think no. Oh, I might have actually gotten past that one relatively unscathed. It looked like there might have been another car. Oh no, wait, this is him here. Never mind. Okay, got around him. Ooh, I like tapped the brakes on. I wonder if that saved me there. Okay, this is really good so far. And I messed up. Please don't be sharp turns. I'm so upset. I hate it when I do that. Nice turbo. Might be over. That was so much wasted time. Oh my goodness. The other one's not the other one's like starts off sounding like it's gonna be stressful, but then it becomes not as bad. Dude, I hate this guy so much. It's so irritating. Timing is strict on this stage, yeah. They weren't quite so much on the earlier ones. That's just how these games are. A lot of old racing games are like that. You go too slow and you're just toast. Or you crash like more than just a couple times. It's kind of par for the course, honestly, for a lot of these old school racing games. Still not as bad as F1 Race. Yeah, it is good. Although when I went back to, so close. I wonder if I would have been better if I didn't screw up that turbo. Although when I got to Raid on Bungling Bay, I was kind of toast. So I literally picked a generic NES medley from Smash Bros. Oh, I picked no music again. It's just me and the sounds of the road. I feel like at this point, if I mess up that soon, I should just... reset. Bing. Hi, Nino, by the way. It is kind of funny to me that it was Square who did Rad Racer. Like, if you'd just shown me that, I wouldn't have guessed it for the game. I mean, I guess they're more than just RPG companies, I know, but I still wouldn't have quite guessed it. Okay, that time I juked him. That kind of worked too. Just get close to him and then quickly shift. You don't necessarily have to do too much juking. At least there, it didn't seem like it. Okay. Ooh. A little rough, but it's fine. Take that at this point. Getting better at this race, I think. I just can't screw up the later part as badly as I did last time. That was really close. He tried to knock me into the poles there. Just barely got around him. Ah, that guy came up from a hill. That was unfortunate. A little risky. Oh, and now I just wasted it largely. I don't think it was worth it. I should have just kept going. I don't know if it's worth turboing oftentimes if you're just not on a straightaway stage. Basically just puts you at max speed right away. But if you have to slow down so quickly, it's like, it takes a while to charge up, so. That's really all it is. Okay, I saw someone. Oh, it was you. More time in here. Oh my goodness, I hate this guy so much. How do you get around him? Especially on these turns, it was even harder, because you couldn't really lane change quite as easily and go fast. Still not the worst run. Let's see if I can maybe pull it together here right at the end. Gotta be going fast when I hit 0, though, to get the most out of my... No! Dude, this is so hard. I don't know if I would have made it anyway. Why is this stage so much harder than everything else before? I was close again. Man. I first tried almost every other stage besides this one, and now I'm just stuck on it. Yeah, I guess I just never paid attention to Final Fantasy's early catalog, so I just didn't know. I don't know how much on the map they were up until that point, until Final Fantasy. At least not in the West, I don't think as much. Well, Rad Racer 1, I think I've seen referenced before, so at least somewhat. What is this? Didn't Square Enix make that Avengers game not too long ago? I don't think it did very well. Actually, they had another studio that did stuff like that. I think they also, were they the ones that also did Tomb Raider? The later Tomb Raiders? But I think they shut it down, didn't they? So they were doing some non-RPG stuff, but I think they might have closed that studio. Because they weren't performing very well. Like the games themselves weren't that well liked. Oh, they also did Forspoken. That was like the big one that I think caused it to close down, right? Or am I just completely misremembering? So I don't know if you can say they have only just done RPGs for a long time. Some other stuff, but maybe they have shifted back or shifted even further away. Yo, I hate this guy. Bro! Give me a break! At least I'm not actually going that slow when I'm behind him. Oh, I'm so close. This is actually a fairly decent late run, but I don't know if I messed up pretty early. I did it! Oh, I finally did it! They sold them off. Okay. What's my #1 question about the game? Did Square only publish? I thought it was an internal studio that they. It was a studio that they owned. So I guess technically, I depends on I guess your perspective on considering second party studios like that, or actually people debate sometimes what second party even means. But owned studios, some people debate on whether or not you would consider that a Square developed game, I guess, or Square Enix. What, why is it so difficult? I'm actually not sure if that studio was the one that made Tomb Raider. I thought it was, but maybe I'm misremembering and just associating all of them together. Ouch, I crashed once and I didn't make it to the first checkpoint. Just kidding, I did. Run is still alive, let's go. Although if the ending is as remotely tough as that last one. Ooh, that guy I think shifted lanes like last minute. Oh, do the AI cheat? Well, I landed on it doesn't seem like they do cheat by the end of it. I believed them. Unless they did cheat. Secretly. What did he say? I was convinced by their manifesto. Maybe that was all an elaborate trick. Man! Oh, there are some sharp turns on this one. The developer says no. At this point, I believe it, even if it did drive me crazy. It's probably just more the fact that an AI just will never make, you know, slip-ups and stuff like that if they're programmed not to. They've got a good strat down. Yeah, I'm not too surprised I died here. How does this one start? Should I have done a turbo at the beginning, actually? I don't know if I can again because of that turn. I was close. That last part looks awful, though. This one doesn't look bad, which scares me. Why is this so late? Right, if you got 4 equal players of ability, you only win 1/4 of the game, so it feels worse. That's true, too. Alright, I'm gonna try it, although this is probably gonna kill me. I wish you could build that while it was doing the initial doot. Oh, that turn's not too bad. That might be worth it then for this one. Whoa, that turn is so sharp. I think this is that hook that's at, like, the top right away. There's, like, another one, too. The hills have a surprising difficulty effect when you, like, go up a hill and you can't really see what's in front of you. Okay, better than last time. I haven't noticed any cars as nasty as that one dude last time. There was a green car that I thought maybe was, but I'm not so sure now. Dude! Oh, I had to slow down even more? That's crazy. Well, if they named their company after it, essentially, and put it in the game, doesn't really surprise me. Dude, that's rough. Dude! Rough! I feel like I'm taking this so slow, but maybe you just have to, and they balance it around it. We'll see, I guess. Oh my goodness. It's over. I was close. Man, look at all those tight turns there. No wonder that one there at the top, or that one there, or in the, like, right kind of slab in the middle of the entire race, is a really tight hook. No wonder that got me. I think the play is just to go slow, though. They actually had 6, like, in the office. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to see this interview, like, more officially translated and published, Turtle. And hey, I got plenty of time to wait for it if I want it done by my summer video. That's gonna be forever. I just recently had someone get a little confused during my Computer Othello video. At least I think so. I answered the question, he said it, explained it. About my total timer jumping around between 2 summary videos. And I didn't get any comments on that on Raid on Bungling Bay, but I wonder if I should have said something, because if you look at the timer between versus Raid on Bungling Bay and the video before it, it's a pretty drastic jump. Whoa. And granted, it's going to happen a lot from here on out, but that was the first time I had to jump that drastic, I think. Well, no, maybe, I guess you would see that on, like, QDQ and, well, what's the other one? Bombien. I don't know if Bombien was quite as bad, though. Can't remember now. Well, I made it to the checkpoint that time. Further than I've ever been. I don't think there's anything quite as sharp, but there's that really windy section near the end. Oh, I did not mean to bonk into that guy. It's a little hard to control. These things are turning around. Whoa! That guy actually came out of nowhere. Did you see that? Dude magically appeared in front of me. It was wild. Wonder how easy it would be to pick up or find someone to publish it, though, because I don't know if a lot of places, Western places, will find a ton of interest in that game, but maybe someone. I don't know. I don't really know much about that. Oh, that was a sudden sharp turn at the end. Bad. I think this is the windy part that I'm at right now. I don't know if I got enough time. Those crashes near the end here were really bad. Yeah, this is definitely the windy spot here, but I just ran out of time. Ah, bummer. Just messed up too much right at the end. That last part was pretty tough. I was so close, though. Do it as like a vlog, yeah. That's the way to do it, huh? Sometimes I forget that you actually have to hold forward to speed up. Like, just holding the acceleration isn't enough. Holding just acceleration is... What the heck? What are you doing here? It's the guy from the last level. I don't remember seeing him once on this level. I always just gotten lucky? It was like worse than last time. Oh my goodness, I hate that dude so much. He's the worst driver in the game. It's always that same car, too. Is this doing the whole thing from... Because in Rad Racer 1, I don't know if this is. Each stage had different cars. And, like, the manual actually showed them all. They were real cars. I don't know if they're doing that in this one or not. And if they are, they're... I don't remember seeing it in the manual when I took a glance at it yesterday. But maybe it is still. At least I think it was Rad Racer that did that. Different cars for every stage. Maybe I'm getting confused with a different game. There is a racing game that did that, but maybe it wasn't Rad Racer. Dang, that wasn't terrible. Now I got this windy spot here. Coming up. Really need to pass these guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, great, this is him. Ooh, that was sketchy. At least I didn't get hit by that random green card like I did last time. Woo, that was a swerve. Oh, that was awful. Okay, I think this is the windy spot. Not much time left. I've only crashed once, though. This is already should be better than last time. I maybe went a bit slower, though. Man, did I still not make... No, I made it! Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whew, that was close. I've heard that clicking, you know, I think it is just something weird with the, way the NES is doing the percussion, yeah, but it is kind of odd. So this stage doesn't look as hard, but looks can be deceiving. Well, that was something. Can I turbo at the start of this stage? I forgot to do it last time. That's why I actually didn't get as... Notice I didn't get to the checkpoint as fast. No, wait, maybe I did turbo. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. What? Oh, that's right, I didn't do the code. I did the B buttons, but I didn't do the code. There's only 2 stages left at this point. Ah, there's that. There's a sharp turn at the beginning. Alright, good night, Nino. I don't know if that's worth it. Oh my goodness. That was like the same things happened before. It's like I need to hug the corner. Oops. Yeah, I got it like basically on the next big run too. I died a few times at the start and reset, but it was my next attempt where I got it. It'll be up on YouTube before you know it though. Although I guess it'll still be a couple weeks. You can always watch the stream at this point too. I think it should still be up. I just didn't know music again. Man, this first turn is gnarly. Maybe I just gotta slow down. Yeah, it is pretty short. Didn't take me too long. It is funny to me. Again, I don't want to be like, I don't know, knock people too hard for struggling with those games and using the Konami code, but I've seen people say like, this game's basically impossible without the Konami code. And I was like, well, it's not that it's easy, but it definitely wasn't as hard as sub for me. I just did it again. I guess I just say when I compare it to other games more is what I'm trying to say. It's not wasn't one of the worst. Other games I've played on the NES were way more brutal. And I can definitely see why a code that just gives you more lives. Does it give you power-ups or is it just more lives? Is appealing. Honestly, if I was to play the game a little more casually, I might have used it. I guess I just don't entirely understand where its crazy reputation comes from. Maybe it's just because it's more popular than some. I picked no music again. I need to get that opera song going, although I'm running out of time here. Maybe I'll do it for the final stage. Going really fast is kind of scary, actually. Oh, that wasn't the car that normally does that. He fooled me. Oh, it unlocked when you beat the game. Got it. You know what's one thing I never saw? The supposed game on the airplane. Do you have any idea how to actually unlock that? Like, is that something I could actually test really easily? That crash just ruined me. I did run out of money once, though, I thought, and didn't see it. Maybe this one's time is more strict. Was it only on, like, the first cycle or something like that? Is that what it was? The annoying thing is if I wanted to show that, I'd have to... It actually would take a while to, like, lose that many Mahjong games. It's not exactly something that would happen quickly, and I'd have to, like... And how come I didn't get it that one time? No. When I overflowed my money, I had $100. Is it only in loop 1 or something that it does it? Is that what it is? Because that one time I only had 100 money when I overflowed, right? Is there some aspect of this I'm missing? Dang it. I just feel like that's a bit much work for just one little thing. And isn't it just basically more Mahjong, too? Oh my goodness, terrible. Okay, it is only on level 1, yeah. Okay. Does it have, like, unique music? I don't know. Still not sure I want to do it, just because the effort sounds annoying. This part is scary. You like kind of have to go fast, but there's a lot of hills and cars coming out of nowhere. Oh no, this is not the right time to run out of time. How annoying. I'm not even close. I think you have to be really fast on this one, which is scary. Well, wait till you see my total time I've spent on F1 race, Ian. It's largely because of difficulty. If I just did like one race in each course, this would go by a lot faster. And I technically still haven't seen every stage in that game. F1 race, that is. Like, is that over already? Might be. I mean, I'm not seeing everything in every game. Like, I never saw the bonus stages in Gradius either, so... At some point, it's not entirely worth the effort. If it's, like, easy, like, you know, the Final Fantasy game, or... the Balloon Trip bonus mode. A little more inclined to do it, but... I don't know about that one. Oh, I hate that car so much. What racing game have I spent the least time? I can't imagine I spent that long on Color TV game racing, if you count that. Was that my shortest, though? I feel like I made it a little for... Oh, man, that guy came out of nowhere, dude. I'm still only at that part. Man. Okay, I was right. Looks are deceiving on this one. The timer is just really strict. Despite the long straightaways. And I'm not even at the final section yet. The game still only has 8 tracks, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's not like there's that much content. It's just tough to get through them all. Dude, I can't do that now. Like, I just can't afford that. Oops. Also, I've been forgetting music. Oh, shoot. Last stage. It's the Bay Bridge. Oh, that looks awful. The final stretch, or that first checkpoint might be the worst part. Although, maybe the timer's strict for the rest of it, too. I've been forgetting about songs again. Why does the default have to be the Nothing song? I knew that guy was there, and I tried to get out of the way, but... When do I run into the nasty car? It's like around here, right? Oh, that was him. That time he just didn't even bother me. Was that not him? Oh, this might be him. No? Oh, that's him. Okay. It's not the... Ah, dude, it's so irritating. I remember there being cars that would bump me in the first game. I don't remember them being that nasty. But maybe I'm just misremembering. They're just so, like, aggressively trying to stop you from getting in front of them. It's so hard to actually get past them. Are the cars always in the same lanes, too? Like, could I actually memorize that? I might be able to. Is that him? It looked like he almost tried to stop me. Wait, these cars aren't the same that I'm remembering from before. Maybe I just didn't get far enough, or maybe it is still the same. I'm just not far enough ahead yet. There's more blue than I'm remembering. Yeah, that was different. Weird. But it could have been the same car, just different colors? I'm not sure. I don't know, that felt actually different than last time. Not sure why. Ow. Oh, he like lane changed last second, come on. Just really gotta focus on the cars at this part. Oh, this guy looks like he could be a pain. Yeah. Dude, I hate him so much. What do you do about it? Jeez. And then that guy comes out of nowhere and swipes me. I could not see him in time. It's crazy. I forgot to pick music again. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't bump into that first car. Yeah, now they're yellow. I think they are the same cars, but they're not necessarily always colored the same way. Here we go again, my favorite best friend. Ah, dude. This dude is so frustrating. Like, can I do some sort of weird slow down, speed up thing? I don't know, man. What's the strat here? Maybe I do need to do the whole weaving, get him to go left and then just quickly swerve right. I should try pulling that off. Because now it's starting to feel like a lot of the difficulty. There's still some other things that are getting me, but a lot of it's boiling down to just this stupid puppy guarding car. Ugh. Bam. I was just thinking earlier today, I'm not playing through like all of them. There's definitely a small handful of glaring omissions, but I'm actually playing through the vast majority of like the top NES games at this point. With the by the time I've gone through the PlayChoice-10, or like the most popular at least, like the most well-known ones. Maybe there's some niche ones that are really well liked that I'm not touching, but some of the big glaring omissions I thought of was I'm not playing the original DuckTales. I'm not playing Mega Man 2, even though I'm playing a lot of Mega Man. Not playing Castlevania 3. Although I don't know if that's one that's more well known for its difficulty. And then there's some more infamous ones like Battletoads or Ghosts and Goblins, although I will play that one eventually. But a lot of the big ones now I actually have ended up playing. It's so frustrating. I did do a version of DuckTales, yeah. It's not quite the same thing, though. Yeah, I am doing the Game Boy version of Battletoads, which I think is similar, just with some cut content. It's just not quite the same. But you're right that they are sort of getting a half appearance in a way. I'm pretty sure this is over already if I crash once. At least in this first section. I don't know about the last stretch, but dude, that is not the first time I've gotten clipped like that suddenly. I didn't even hit him like dead on in the back, man. It's so rough. So difficult. I took a look at the NES game. It definitely was missing some things that the NES game had, I think. of DuckTales, although I haven't played it in full, so maybe it's not quite true. It just seemed like there was some of the levels seemed a bit like not quite as expansive as in the original, with secrets and stuff. But maybe that's just because I missed a lot of them. I'd have to take a closer look. That's kind of one way to get around them. Go slow enough and then just bonk them that you don't, and so that you don't go flying. Still not entirely ideal, but so annoying. Still better than honestly some of my runs here. I just gotta not get clipped by a random car when I go up a hill. That one I could see coming. Dang it! I maybe should have turboed for that. I think I can afford it on this stretch. Yo, no, it is an unavoidable classic that I'm... My brother. Ah, it's over. I chose no music again. But I can't really think of that many big ones I'm really missing. Oh, one I thought of was River City Ransom. That's a pretty popular NES game, right? That's one that I'm not playing. I think that one's pretty well regarded. That was a dumb wipeout. It kind of reminds me, the audio sound kind of sounds like, I don't know, reminds me of like the little pop when you plug in a speaker. Not quite as loud as that, but... It's a little, like, or like when you fidget with a cable. Maybe not quite that. It's not quite as scratchy sounding, it's just more of a pop. Best friend here. Ooh, I zoomed past him. Ooh. Whoa, did they just go like through each other? Oh, he like did that subtly. That was evil. Bro is making it impossible. Dude, that is so frustrating. Oh, dude, I barely touched them. Holy moly. Well, it's still my best, I guess. I have no idea what ZZT is. got stuck, but dude, I hate this guy so much. When you quit to the title screen after beating third level before challenging the 3 old men. Oh, so you actually unlock it just for beating 3, but not for beating the game. Interesting. Oh my goodness. These racing games that require perfect execution like this are just rough. What's hard is that this stage kind of, during that fast part, you kind of have to go crazy fast. But it's really hard to go crazy fast without crashing. Especially when there's hills, like, blocking people. Ooh. Whoa. Dude. Jeez. Is this still him up here? I don't even know anymore. Dude, what song? I've been jamming out lately to that, the level 4-2, Act 4, level 2, or whatever. Ninja Gaiden. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's been my jam lately. This looks like a nasty. Yeah, it is. I hate this guy so much. It's so, like, you see how he kind of waited too? Like, what is, like, what are you actually supposed to do against that guy? I don't really understand. He's so aggressive. Man. Worst part is I'm not even done once I finish with it. Man, I was calling this game easy compared to the first. I wonder if it's gonna end up taking me longer at this rate. It's those stupid, aggressive drivers, man. They're so hard to get past. I don't remember anything that bad in the old one. Maybe they were there, but I don't know. In the original, they seem worse than I remember. But it has been a good hot minute since I played the first Rad Racer. I didn't realize that was him. Not too far away. I've only got 2 more stages left, but I'm gonna try boosting at the start again with like a little bit of break. I don't know if that's worth it. Okay, 1 minute. When I was a little past those first two cars. I'll check the time. I'm not really, again, I'm not totally sure, you know, what's worth it and what's not when it comes to that turbo. Like, should I do it every crash? I don't know. Well, in this stage, it seems like I maybe can't crash. Man, sometimes I make it past this guy easily, and then sometimes it's just a struggle. Now, that was actually a pretty big slowdown there. Because I didn't fly into a tree, I guess. Ah, I'm hitting more guys this time. Another one already? Okay, I got past him. So no crashes. I cannot believe that happened literally as I said that. Oh my goodness. These hills are killer. Okay, now I'm gonna try it without the boost. I don't know if looking at the time when I pass those guys is the right call, actually, because that might be at a different part of the stage. Oh, it actually looks about the same. So I don't know. It's like I could look at how fast I get to the checkpoint, but that's also going to kind of depend on how easily I get past the nasty guy. Like, that time it was a cakewalk. I don't know why that was so much easier that time. But that was him there. Oh. Great. Oh my goodness. I almost did that, like, really well. Twice. Wow, you don't really have a lot of time for this next section. Oh my goodness. How did I not hit either wipe out from the car or hit the tree there? It's kind of crazy. My best friend. What? He was gonna let me pass just fine. Maybe he wasn't a bad car and he just looked like him. Here we go. He's going so fast, too. Dude, I hate him so much. How close even was I? Could I have coasted that one? I don't even know if I could have. Man, this is really tough. Oh, I maybe could have coasted there at the end. It's one of my better runs. But of course, it would end to the nasty car. This is not the right stage again. Have I forgot how to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. The electricity went out. Yeah, that would have been awful. At that point, what would I have been able to do about it, though? At least I probably could have gotten back to that point with cheating. It would have taken a really long time, but... I think I could have made it to that the finale even without the money glitch. Utilizing the program, the RNG tracker. That one's not going as fast as the one later on is. That's happened to me multiple times where that guy in the middle just swoops out. Swoops through. Slows me down a bit, but it's not too bad. Oh, unfortunate. Man, that keeps happening to me. This middle part of what's hard about it is that it's really easy just to crash into someone. Wonder what it is about these kind of games that make MAME have the weird lines on the side of the road. Seems to be a pretty consistent problem with all of these kind of games. I didn't get past him that time. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of surprised I didn't hit the tree there. Oh, hey, it's these cars again. They were not that color last time. $55. Not a whole lot of time. I keep having that happen to me, where I dodge on the right side and then the car's there on the right, so maybe I need to dodge to the left more here. Yeah, see, there it is again. And then we've got my best friend here. Oh, I got past him. This is really good. Just gotta not crash. is there another one? Thought for a second there he was gonna leave me be. Oh my goodness, those cars were appearing so fast. Left, 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 left. Whole bunch of lefts in a row. Okay, further than I've ever been. Can I make it to the end? Now that the course is actually gonna start winding again? I don't know if that was... Oh, are you serious? Dude, is it over already? Was the one run where I finally didn't crash, that I made it to that second checkpoint. So that just might be how unforgiving this one is. Okay, sudden sharp turn at one part. But it's all using a similar type of, like, way to scroll the screen forward, you know? Ow. It's just a wipeout. Well, I guess at least it's progress, but that was unfortunate still. Yeah, F1 Race was similar. I didn't play that on MAME, though, you know? I think MAME does technically have, NES. You can play NES games on it, right? Yeah, Grand Prix 2 was also similar. They all use the same kind of scrolling of the map. So I wonder how those games do perform in MAME. They have similar issues. If you can play them on the NES. Their NES emulation might be better, though. Not sure. I almost got around him. GG. Yeah, that's what I would guess. But I don't really know if for some reason it would be different if it was actually trying to play an NES game or not. Aren't they essentially the same thing, though? Under the hood? At least when it comes to something that's, like, I don't know. Seems like emulating this aspect of the NES would be the same as the PlayChoice-10. I don't really know enough about it, though. I'm certainly not an expert in that regard. I'm assuming that the chips themselves, the PPU chips that had the PlayChoice-10 games, they must have been the one that stored the info screen information, right? This doesn't make sense for all that to be on the machine for games that aren't out yet. So yeah, it must be stored somewhere in an extra spot on the chip or something. Unless it's in the ROM of the game, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. Well, maybe it is, actually. It would have to be, right? If you can play it in... Well, I don't know. Maybe they're PlayChoice-10 BIOS. No, that doesn't make sense. It has to be in the ROM, I guess. Oh my goodness. Right? Maybe that does make the PlayChoice-10 games technically different. Like, I guess what I'm wondering is, can you take a PlayChoice-10 ROM, pop it on an NES, what happens? Or vice versa. Actually, they are... I'm curious now. It's a separate file. In the zip, in main. I lose again. Fun times. What is this game? PlayChoice-10. Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty close, at least. Like, I guess what I'm wondering is an unaltered ROM that's on the chips that were put into a PlayChoice-10 machine, and then there's just more information on the chip? Or do they actually have to create a whole new ROM for it? Did Nintendo do that when they, you know, made those chips? Ah, dude, I hate that thing so much. Oops, I chose to sing to myself. What I'm even saying may not make any sense because I don't really know enough about how the hardware itself works. Oh my goodness, terrible start. They didn't have music. Oh, this game, man, it got real. It's so funny because yesterday I was making fun of this game for being a breeze, and now it is skyrocketed in difficulty. Like, stage 5 was a sharp jump, and I feel like it's just been, well, I don't know, 6 wasn't quite as bad as 5, but this is brutal. This one's really rough. This one, like, even more so feels like I need to play it pretty perfectly. I need to stay on the inside more in a lot of this, but it's, or like to get around the cars, I need to be in the left lane, but it's on the inside of the turn, so it's a lot harder to do that. Bang. My timelines are all a mess here at this point for the PlayChoice-10 stuff, especially because it's not necessarily their original release. How close was Rad Racer II to Rad Racer I? Release-wise. I hate you. My arch enemy. I've hit that guy before, too. I gotta remember that. It's like soon after I passed the nasty guy. There's a 2-1 scenario there. That was bad. I'm 3 seconds short than I have been in the past. It was definitely a bad first checkpoint. Oh, man, I gotta go to the left. I keep making the same mistake. I don't know why my kind of default is to past cars on the right. It's kind of messing me up on this stage. I looked away. That was all me. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Do. Again, I was gonna go on the right, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a car that appears there, isn't there? Lo and behold, there was. Okay, that's the one part with this guy in the middle, yep. That is gonna be a nasty guy after this. Not? Oh, it's kinda weird. Pass on the left. So always a car on the right. Except for after I get past the nasty car here. There's a part where there's a ton of guys on the left in a row, but I should be fine if I just stay in the middle. This is him here. Okay. Or I guess there's one more section. Whoa. Is there a second nasty guy here that I'm forgetting about? This is not what I remember it being like. Oh, okay, this is the guy I was thinking of. Yo! If you hang in the middle, the strat. Okay, this is the part with all the guys on the left. And then I did the stupid again. At least I'm fine. Okay, that's a pretty good there. There's some nasty turns coming up here, though. It's over. Did that happen exactly like that last time? Was that the same car? Okay, now it might be swapping to me needing to pass on the right. I feel like that was a few nasty things in a row. Maybe not. I don't know. It was just that one that got me there. Just pass on the right again. It doesn't matter. Well, maybe. Okay, I think this is the turn that got me last time, yeah. Nasty. Maybe that guy was gonna home in on me, but he didn't. Can't see as well here, a little scary. Ugh, came out of nowhere, man. Did I make it? That sounds like happy music. I think I made it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whoo! Imagine how much harder this game would be if you had to do it all in one stretch. All right, final stage. Then it would be F1 race, basically, yeah. That one's weird, though, because it, like, never actually ends. It literally just goes on forever until you run out and lose. Is that turbo worth it there? That was so hard. But also, probably. The big nasty is going to be that turn there. I feel like... I forgot. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go normal for now. Maybe I'll switch later on, but... I feel like, wish I could, like, while the timer is going off, charge up my power. Like, I feel like that's how it... I would think it would work. Okay, middle, then right, then middle. Right. Oh my goodness, turns. Uh-oh. Oh, I barely got around him. The only problem about trying to go with the middle lane strat is on the turns. I feel like it might be impossible to maintain that. That was another one right in a row, by the way. Nasty. I'm almost out of time already? I'm still at, like, the top loop, right? Oh, I'm starting at the bottom. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It also explains why the start was so much straighter than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I just switched. Whoops. I don't know if that's faster. You kind of have to slow down there. Two of these guys in a row. Well, I got past them. I just don't know if all that crashing on the final stage is going to be, you know, too detrimental or not. Ooh, this turn is sharp. Hey, that wasn't even that bad. I didn't crash. And I barely made that. That scares me. Oh, great. Yeah, that was another case of just stay to the left when you pass them. They've got a lot of repeated card patterns, actually. They weren't super... So there's gonna be, watch, there's gonna be 2 guys on the sides again. Oh, never mind, 2 guys on the right. I was just guessing. So that nasty turn is actually at the end. That's actually even scarier. Alright, let's see what happens if I don't do the boost this time. Because I didn't, or I did that one time and I barely made it, so. I can't remember. It's the right, and then you need to go here to the left. And then I think, is it just the 2 nasties next? Yeah. It's gonna be another one. No, is it because I took too long? No, there he is. It's a 3rd one? I thought there was only 2. Oh, I got past him. That was worse. Maybe I do need to do that turbo. I still made it, but I think that was even worse, right? But I also struggled a lot with stupid guys, so I'm not sure. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. I don't know, you guys want to hear some Italian opera? I think that's the same guy that got me before. So I think I do want a turbo at the start here. I think it was worth it. For the nasty guy. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that lane hugging strat. Oh, I'm struggling way more this time. Dude, I hate these cars. They're miserable, man. Ah, they're just so difficult to get around. Already memorizing a lot of these first patterns. And it's I got him that time. Wait, that might be the play. Is it actually be on the side when they first spawn in? Hold on. I might have just found a somewhat easier strat for them. That was pretty good. Okay, then it's 2 guys and then 2 guys on the sides. Okay. This one might come down to a lot of memorizations with the patterns. They're just coming up out of nowhere and keep swiping me, so it's kind of feeling like I have to. Alright, let's try that strat again. So we hug left. We pass him. Oh, I crashed into him. I also wasn't going quite as fast. Hold on, that might be literally the trick. Sides, then what? I think it's 2 guys on the right. Or just 1 guy in the middle? Okay, there's 2 guys on the right. I can kind of hug the left there. Okay, that was definitely faster. Still had the timer go whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm gonna hug. Okay, when there's 2 on the right there, immediately there's, or 2 on the left, there's immediately 1 on the right, so I gotta move over fast. At some point, there's a sudden guy in the middle here that keeps getting me too. I don't know when, though. Here? Yep, got me again. Okay, so hard to remember everything. Start with right, middle, right, middle, left. Right here, middle, left. Now we gotta juke the cars. 3 of them. Failed. Not too bad. We got middle. Are you serious? Come on. What's after needed to go in the middle there? I kind of can't remember. Was it a car in the middle? Oops. I know I'm repeating myself a lot here, but I'm trying to get it in my brain, you know, the patterns. I feel like the more I try to predict it and get it right, the more it'll stick in my brain. Unfortunately, I still got a long way to go to try to keep memorizing like this. Yeah, I usually do slow down there. I kind of try to be a little bit faster. Did not work out. I need to sing to myself a song about the car patterns, so I'll remember them all. Man, I keep messing up on that guy. I wonder if in theory you can do it on the right wall instead. Just for that first one. That's the way the turn is. Middle, and then is it middle here or right? I don't remember. Middle. No, it is middle. And then there's gonna be 2 on the right. And then I need to go middle again, I think, here. Just that. But there's gonna be need to go middle here soon, yep. Now there's gonna be 2 on the right. There it is. I don't remember what's next. 2 on the left. And then, okay, then middle. And then I think there's gonna be 2 on the right again. Or 2 on the, no, middle. Middle. 2 on the right. Okay, I think I see what that section is. Left. 2 on the right. Now coming up soon is the jump scare. There he is. Oh, we gotta be on the right there. Oh! Did I crash? I can't even remember right now. Okay, this is all new territory. I haven't done this yet. This is further than I've ever been. Did I crash once? I think I did. Go so slow. This part is full of some windy turns. I don't know where I'm at on this stage. This part of the map was very confusing. This section's almost a bit easier because I can dodge the cars while moving slower, but I'm slightly worried I'm going just too slow. Feels a little slow. I have no idea how close I'm getting. Unfortunate slowdown right for the ending. Oh, I picked up speed again. Sweet! Okay, the last part was the easiest part! Woo! Pretty close, but... Ooh, did the first game have credits like this? I don't remember. Or not a credits, but a congratulations screen? I don't know if it did. Maybe it did and I just forgot. You could just literally select the last level and beat it to get the credits, I think. Alright. How long did that take me compared to the original? Let me see here. Curious. A little less, actually. There were some really hard stages in the original. But I'd say pretty close in the end. Close to the same times. Whew. It's kind of funny how the last part I think was supposed to be the hardest because of all the winding turns, but because it was slower, I was able to not crash as easily as the other cars. Funny how it turned out that way. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Thank you, Shining Magneton, Kirby fan, Turtle. Whew. I'd say my thoughts are pretty similar to the original in the end. Maybe the original I liked a little more, but it feels pretty similar. I guess I could say in a way that this one's a little less unique because of how similar it is to the original, but... I can't remember if those evil homing cars were in the first one. They were nasty in this one. But I also remember the road potentially getting tighter in the first game at points. Like, you not having as many lanes, but I might be mixing it up with other games. Not actually sure. The end. We just stuck here now forever, driving on the endless road. Yeah, I think so. I thought maybe the road was straightening out, but now it just seems like it's repeating itself again. Yo, you left the arcade machine on this? I'd have to push the reset button, which I guess isn't that strange. All right, that is time. 2:11:13.